Like it feels like yesterday that I was shouting at Don King.
They brought them over here to bash me out, mate.
I never forget that. And then saying,
I made a believer out of me.
"You made a believer out of me."
It was Nigel Benn's defining victory.
This guy can run for the head of government now.
But it's been called into question. In 2010, Gerald McClellan's coach claimed to have evidence that Ben had used performance-enhancing drugs.
Do you want the story, man, or you don't?
Ben vehemently denies the allegations.
They said, "We found blood on McClellan's boot that had steroids in it." And my heart, it started pounding. Where did that fear come on? I'm not doing no drugs. I've never done drugs. And while I'm training, if you say recreational drugs, I'll say, "Hey, I put my hand up." If you say I have a spliff, or if you say I've had ecstasy, I put my hands up. Hey, I'm not going to try and cover anything up. I couldn't do that. I couldn't go in a ring and knowing that I've taken steroids, because then I know I would have been a cheat. I've been a cheat. I'm a wife. I've been a liar. I've been a thief. I've been everything. But I've never ever taken any anabolic steroids while I've been boxing.
Did Nigel Benn cheat for that fight?
Absolutely. He was juice as a motherfucker, I promise you. Because the blood in the shoe is Nigel Benn's blood, because Gerald didn't drop a drop. Nowhere. Never. Nigel Benn bled from the eye and the nose. Punishment, he put it on him. You was juiced on something, buddy.
I don't know why anyone would say anything like that. Obviously, Gerald McClellan was taken straight to hospital, wouldn't be drug tested, but Nigel Benn would have been.
In fact, Ben did not take a drug test. On his way to the dressing room, he collapsed.
You look like you was a man of excellent shape and condition who just fought a tough fight, but you go back to your fucking dressing room and you pass out. You know why you pass out? Because you didn't want to piss for him.
You fainted on the way out of the ring.
Exhaustion. What do you think? What do you think? It would have been exhaustion, nothing else but that. But that.
There is no evidence that Ben's collapse was caused by anything other than exhaustion. It's not clear why Johnson waited 15 years to make the allegations, or whether the boot is in any condition to be tested.
What would you say to those who said Nigel might have dodged that drug test?
Come on, Layla. To try and dodge a drug test is just not who I am. Layla, I want to talk about it because I think it would ruin who I am as a sportsman. If you know that I took anabolic steroids and brought them into the ring. Come on, Layla. I can look you in the eye and say, look, steroid was never in my body when I fought Gerald McClellan. It's just not who I am.
Listen.
Yes.
Squeeze it. Squeeze that. When I talk to a former pirate,
Right.
squeeze that. Watch me. And every Terry,
Right.
you call it Henry, at least I almost shed in tears.
It's bittersweet because boxing gave Gerald the opportunity to live a life that he wouldn't have if it weren't for boxing. But at the same time, it took the life that he had before boxing. But I still love it, and so does he.
Thank you very much. We are just about to continue.
5 weeks after Ben fought McClellan, Parliament debated a motion calling for the abolition of professional boxing. It was resoundingly defeated.
Boxing will commence immediately. You have returned to your seats. Thank you.
Boxing has done a lot for a lot of people, and for those that it touched, this is an illustration of the love and the outpouring of care that is concerned with one of our soldiers of Holland.
They were part of promoting this fight to the end, enthralling big punchers, bangers, knockout artists. Of course, that's part of the game. But don't lose sight of the fact. Boxing saves hundreds of thousands of lives.
This is God's work. I believe that.
It's boxing. It's the art of self-defense and the warriors going in there. Boxing will always be there.
Who am I to judge another man? Because I have to judge myself.
I do know that this was one great fight. It was more than what it was heralded to be. It fulfilled the prophecy.
It's about us. They were searching for blood that night. Didn't care whose blood it was. Really? Do you know what? This is what you wanted to see. You got what you wanted to see.
This picture makes me wonder what's going through his mind. This would have been the last time.
I remember it every day of my life. Oh man, this picture.
God gives us a choice. In Deuteronomy 39, I give you a choice. I choose boxing. Now I'm going to choose what he called me to do. And that's preaching his word. That's what he wants me to do. And now, you know what? I come out of darkness. Now I'm walking in light.
One of his big concerns is always, did he lose? He always wants to know if he lost the fight that night.
I gotta tell you something. I'm losing.
And my opinion is and will always be based on what I've seen. I tell him no.
That's your first cousin, so you ever started her. You called me bitch on the